Look at this man going crazy. He kicked off the railing on the 36th floor, then desperately pried it open. Finally, without hesitation, he crawled out. Facing hundreds of meters above, he regretted a bit when he calmed down, thinking of the place that made him gag, but he resolutely stepped on the railing of the 35th floor. Not daring to be careless, only after securing his hands did he tentatively stretch his foot out. The hardest part was the smooth stone wall. There was nowhere to step. He had to rely on his arm strength to feel his way down. After half an hour of effort, he miraculously climbed to the 31st floor. After a while, he seemed to regain confidence. Instead of moving one step at a time, he started to move 2 steps at a time, downward. But then an accident happened. He reached out his foot, only to find there was nowhere to step on that layer. He hurriedly pulled his foot back, using all his strength to climb back. Breathing heavily, his heart raced. After recovering, he began to worry. Going back was impossible now. To survive, he had to take the risk. Realizing this, he pulled out the belt from his waist without hesitation, held tightly onto the railing, and slowly squatted down, starting high-altitude work without any safety measures. He tied the belt around the railing, secured it with the buckle, then clutched the belt tightly, climbing down little by little. Soon he reached the bottom. Finally, gritting his teeth, he let go of his hands on the 28th floor. His body instantly hung in midair. Then he swung back and forth with all his might. Finally, at the moment, he let go of the belt. He found a place to land. He didn't have time to feel happy. New trouble came. This floor had no balcony to enter the room. He had to feel his way along the railing. The man cautiously moved forward, pressing his hands against the wall. When he reached the corner, he stumbled suddenly, almost stepping into the void. He readjusted his rhythm, looking ahead. Step by step, he slowly crossed the gap. After catching his breath, he knew he was about to succeed, not daring to slack off. First, he slowly extended his right foot, then his left foot followed closely. Before long, he touched the ground. Victory was in sight. He suppressed his inner joy. He was about to reach for the glass door, but no matter how hard he tried, the glass door wouldn't budge. If soft methods didn't work, he would use force. He leaned against the wall, kicking the door hard, despite the risk of being flung off. Finally, after relentless effort, the glass door was kicked open. Dragging his exhausted body to the door, he tentatively turned the handle. He was saved. When he reached downstairs, the security guard looked at him like he'd seen a ghost. He didn't care about that anymore. Warm sunlight bathed his face. At this moment, he just wanted to embrace the life he once thought was a mess.